Mental health matters, springing forward in your mental health. Hi, everyone. Welcome to Wellness Wednesday. I'm really glad you're here with me today. Today, we're going to talk about something that I think is very real, but not talked about enough: how springtime can impact our mental health. When people think about spring, they think about sunshine, new beginnings, and everything feeling fresh. But for a lot of us, it can actually feel confusing, heavy, or even overwhelming. So today is just a space to explore that gently, honestly, and without judgment. Setting the tone. I want to start by saying this clearly. Just because the season is changing doesn't mean you automatically feel better. Spring is associated with growth and happiness, and there can be this quiet expectation that we should feel more motivated, more energized, or more put together. But if you don't feel that way, you're not doing anything wrong. Two things can be true at the same time. The world can be blooming, and you can still be struggling, and both are valid. Why spring can affect mental health. Spring brings a lot of change: longer days, more sunlight, shifts in routine, more activity. And even when those changes are positive, your mind and body still have to adjust. Your nervous system doesn't automatically interpret change as good, it just recognizes it as change. So if you're feeling a little bit off, overwhelmed, or not quite like yourself, it may not be random. It may actually be your body trying to recalibrate. Seasonal affective disorder, spring version. When we hear about seasonal depression, we usually think about winter, but some people experience a version of it in the spring. Instead of feeling low energy, it can look like feeling more restless, more anxious, more irritable, almost like your body has more energy, but your emotions feel unsettled. It's like things are speeding up externally, but internally, you're still catching up. And that mismatch can feel really, really, really uncomfortable. Allergies and mental health. This one is often overlooked, but it matters. Spring allergies don't just affect your body, they can affect your mood too. When you're dealing with congestion, fatigue, headaches, or brain fog, it becomes harder to focus, harder to regulate emotions, and harder to feel like yourself. So if you've been more irritable or mentally tired lately, it might not be just you. Your body could be under more stress than you realize. Change and uncertainty. Spring is a season of transition. People start going out more, schedules shift, expectations increase, and there's often this subtle pressure to do more. But even positive change can feel overwhelming. Your routine might feel disrupted, your energy might feel inconsistent, and for many of us, especially if we thrive on structure, that can create anxiety. So if things feel a little chaotic or ungrounded right now, that makes a lot of sense. Pressure to be happy. I think this is one of the biggest ones. Spring comes with this unspoken message that you should be happier, more productive, more put together. And if you're not feeling that way, it can lead to guilt, comparison, or even shame. But your mental health doesn't operate on a seasonal timeline. You don't have to rush your healing just because the weather changed. You are allowed to move at your own pace. Gentle coping strategies. So instead of forcing ourselves into this idea of what spring should feel like, we can focus on supporting ourselves in small, realistic ways. That might look like giving yourself permission to feel whatever you're feeling, keeping your routine simple and manageable, getting small amounts of sunlight without overwhelming yourself, resting without guilt, or reaching out to someone you trust. This isn't about doing more, it's about being more gentle with yourself while you adjust. When to seek support. I want to leave you with this. Spring can be a season of growth, but growth isn't always comfortable. Sometimes growth looks like resting. Sometimes it looks like slowing down. Sometimes it looks like simply getting through the day. And all of that counts. You are allowed to bloom slowly. And just to leave you with an affirmation for the week. This affirmation says, I honor where I am, even if it doesn't look like growth yet. Thank you all for being here with me today.